We both straight up lied to him. I'm not just gonna, like, tell him I smoke and give him my cigarettes, you know? That's just dumb.
I was like, I have to lie. I don't want my cigarettes gone.
We're not gonna check your bags. I'm gonna trust that you guys are telling me the truth. If I find out any differently, then I will check your bags.
I sort of was skeptical that maybe they weren't being completely honest, but innocent until proven guilty. All right.
All right.
Later that night, I was like, I need a cigarette. We need to, like, try and find a way to sneak out.
What's up, Ian?
Not much.
He'd like to go on a walk with Mackenzie by himself.
Like,
and
just
that's
to,
cool.
just to, like,
She's
talk
up,
with her and
she's
stuff.
up for it. Ian and Mackenzie wanted to go for a walk, and I was cool with it. Why wouldn't I be? Just don't be gone a real long time, all right?
Like 10 minutes max.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have no cigarettes on me right now.
I have one.
Oh my God, you Nazis. I was excited to smoke that cigarette. Like, I was cribbing them. Thank you.
Mom gave him 10 minutes, and if they're not back, then I'll go find them.
We need to think of plans for, like, smoke breaks.
Yeah, dude.
You want to go take a look?
I'll
See
give
if
them a
they're
couple,
on their
about
way
4
back.
more minutes.
It could be bad for the teens if they disrespect my parents because they would be liable to face my dad blowing up in their face.
When Ian and Mackenzie got back, one of the first things that I noticed was the smell. He smelled like a cigarette. You smoke.
How do you know I smoke?
You smell like a cigarette.
Yeah, deal
Yeah.
with it. Like, I smoke and I'm just gonna continue to smoke. Like, you can't change that.
But while you're here, you can't.
Are you a smoker too, Mackenzie?
Yeah, I am.
I'm just wondering if you still have some cigarettes that you need to turn over.
No?
You don't have any cigarettes on you whatsoever? None. Okay.
He totally bought it. And I was like, seriously? This guy's a dumbass.
How about you, Mackenzie? You've got them in your stuff.
No, I
You
didn't
don't.
bring any.
That's good.
I continued to lie about having cigarettes because I didn't want to have my cigarettes taken away.
We're ready to call it a night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna search their rooms because it's clear to me that they're not telling the truth.
Ian,
Yeah?
can I come in?
Yeah.
You didn't stick something in your back pocket, did you? Hold your shirt up if you would and turn around. Now turn around. Turn around all the way. Oh, wow. Give them to me.
I kind of need these.
Actually, you won't need them this week.
Those are my cigarettes, you know, I paid for those, I need those. That's just kind of up. Are you kidding me?
What did you say?
I said, are you kidding
That's
me?
what I thought you
Yeah,
said.
that's what I said.
When I heard the profanity coming out of Ian's mouth, I was just like, okay, that's it. You've really crossed the line now. And before I could turn around, Ian and Mackenzie started heading out the door. I tell you what, if you get past the end of the street and keep walking, I'm gonna rock your world. I've got so much stuff that needs to be done around my house. So you can keep walking, or you can turn around and go back.
I just needed a cigarette, so I was gonna keep walking no matter what.
I decided to stay back because I didn't want to get like more in trouble.
I thought at some point he's gonna realize, you know, I'm gonna have to go back. Feel better?
Yeah, I needed some time to myself.
Smell like smoke. You stashing some other cigarettes in here somewhere?
You're not taking my cigarettes.
Oh, yes, I am, and I will find all of them. Every last one. Ian is disrespectful and rebellious. That's just something that I just don't tolerate. I'm gonna give her a break, but I need you to do the backyard. All of that needs to go in the back, okay?
All of it?
All of it.
Oh my God. It was just terrible. It was like the worst thing ever. I was sweating.
Had he been somewhat obedient, he could have stopped at the point that Mackenzie stopped, but he had to go beyond what was expected.
When I drove up from being at my meeting, I was confronted by my wife. What's going on? And I could just tell by the look in her eye that something had gone on.
She found my cigarettes.
And then he got mad at me and started using some foul language.
Let me hear from you what you said to my wife.
I said, this is ridiculous. That's what I said.
I cannot tell you how upset I was. I was livid. Do not speak to me or my wife or anybody in this house in that manner again. Are we clear?
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah. I was really scared how, like, mad Blake was getting because I didn't know what was in store for me.
And they both took off down the street. She stopped, but he walked and walked and walked for...
As far as the trust issue, dude, what are you thinking? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go inside for a minute and just cool down because I'm pissed.
Pointy-ass nose, little punk. My name's Nick Matula. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. A typical day is going out, partying, drinking, having fun.
When Nick was younger, playing baseball was the only thing that he ever looked forward to.
I was actually really, really good. I saw myself playing for college and major leagues. Eventually, the coaches got on my nerves, and I didn't really tolerate what they were saying to me, so I just gave it up. I hate authority figures.
And ever since that's happened, his life has been spinning out of control. His grades started falling. He started partying. Our goals on a daily basis are hanging out and skating.
Exactly.
Wow.
Sounds like a hell of a life.
Nick's dad doesn't spend a lot of time at home. He has the kind of job that requires him to be away for extended time periods. You have a responsibility here.
What's the responsibility? It's my room.
He gets angry and lashes out and shows a total lack of respect for me. You understand that? What is your problem? There are going to be very serious consequences for some of his behaviors if he doesn't make some very serious changes fast. I hope he comes back with a new attitude. I hope that he has a better outlook on life. And I hope that he has a better level of respect for everybody that really cares about him.
If they start with me, I'm gonna bring havoc.
My name is Sam Wright, and I'm married to my lovely wife, Amy, and we have 4 children, Caitlin, Corey, Mason, and Juliana, and we all live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Did you sleep good?
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I do. We have a deep love for each other. We have a love and respect for our God. We are huggers, and we have that as our bedrock. Here's what we need to do. When my dad says it's time to work, kind of clean around it, we're gonna chop that up. If you decide to have a bad attitude, it won't go well for you. Julie, are you done? I want that porch swept. Get back up there and finish it up. It's an immoral thing to be a lazy person.
When you get done with that, there's clothes that need to be taken upstairs for you, okay?
Our kids are self-starters, but I don't think that happened by accident.
Good job.
When they don't want to be self-starting, we make them start anyway. Get up about 5:45 tomorrow.
Part of respect is yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
Do you mind getting your shoes and clothes upstairs, please? Put them away.
Yes, sir.
My husband and I feel that it's very necessary to check up on our kids. Oh, I see him.
Don't let them see you.
I always knew that I had to be exactly where I said I was gonna be, or else she would know.
Oh, good.
I think we're pretty good at this sneaky thing. Cakey, we need that truck unloaded.
If the teenagers come in here and try to mess with my parents, then they are gonna have a rude awakening.
And here we are. It's Tennessee.
They look snobby.
Stuck up. You're a little preppy boy with his tight jeans on.
How's it going, guys?
Hey. Hi.
I'm Sam. I'm the dad.
Nick.
Nice to meet you, Nick. Who are you?
I'm Sadie.
Nice to meet you, Sadie. I'm Sam.
Yeah, I'm Amy. Come on.
All right. Well, grab your bags. Come on in.
My first impressions of Nick and Sadie were very handsome, very good-looking kids, well-dressed. When we spoke to them, they seemed a little shy, but I did notice that they looked us in the eyes, and that's a good thing.
Got everything?
Well, welcome to the South. Search their belongings. I would definitely search my own kids' things. Cell phone charger.
We wouldn't want kids, particularly coming from a troubled home, into our home, potentially bringing something that is dangerous to ourselves, especially our kids.
Those are horses.
They are horses. You ever been around them?
No.
Let's go see about Sadie. As a parent, we really like to know the answers to questions before we ask them also. And so this gives us an opportunity to know some of those answers. Cell phone charger.
And we wanted to know that before we asked them. So if they said yeah, then we know that they're honest. If they said no, then we know that they're not being honest with us. So not here's Dusty, but they're like big kids. They just take a lot of work and a lot of discipline, and a lot of them, they become fantastic animals. Okay? Don't you do that to me. Don't you do that. The things that we expect are that you do things that are morally good and ethical.
When the Wright family started talking about their rules, their tone definitely got deeper and meaner.
You guys are not old enough to drink. You're not old enough to smoke.
I'm old enough to smoke.
Okay.
All right, do you smoke?
I do.
Okay. We're gonna ask that you not smoke. We ask for honesty, no lying.
Hard to swallow, isn't it, Sadie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But we say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Very good.
Thanks.
I'll remind you.
We explained to them that a way of answering an adult would be yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, or yes, sir, or no, sir.
We're gonna immerse ourselves in family. Cell phones are gone. We're gonna enjoy each other's company. We're not gonna call friends. We're not.
So do you have cell
nobody.
phones?
I don't have a cell phone.
You don't have a cell phone? No. Okay. How about you, Sadie?
Sadie has a cell phone.
No cell phone? So if you had a cell phone, you'd be lying flat out to us if you did.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a cell phone on me. It's in my thing.
So you don't have a cell phone in your pocket?
Nope.
Okay, you have something in that pocket. You just straight up lied to us. Okay, that's gonna be a consequence, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
It is yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We already knew that you didn't have a cell phone inside.
And I knew it was on you because your charger's in there.
That went through my bag.
You bet.
When I found out that Amy searched through my bag, I think that was like a move. Nobody touches my stuff.
We're gonna care enough. We just are. Thank you. All right, you said you had cigarettes.
Yeah, just put it on the table. I think at that particular moment, we threw a wrench in the gears that he wasn't expecting.
No one touches my I don't care how religious they are. Take the religion and shove it up their I want my stuff back. Back at home, someone took my stuff, I would kill them. I would leave them for dead. And if I knew before you gave me that little bullcrap tour that you gave me yesterday while your wife was going through my bags, I wouldn't have let that happen.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna get it back.
I paid for my stuff. I want it now. I don't want it later. I don't want it at the end of this week.
You're not getting it now. You understand that there are walls, and I'm telling you there are walls, and you're running into
Someone
one.
better give me my stuff back. You're not budging? All right. Bitch ass.
He just needed to sulk for a while.
Everyone around here chips in. This is not a sit on the couch kind of place. There is absolutely no lying, no smoking, and show respect to the people in our home. And then there's no cussing and no back talking.
When he was talking to us about the rules, I thought this guy was gonna be
Chips in. So you're going to sign that we have gone over these rules.
The fact is that even though I signed this rules paper, signatures don't mean anything. They can shove it up for all they want.
Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the trust issue. Do you have anything in your bags? Cigarettes?
Tyler's face was like, oh no, she knew she was in trouble at that point.
Do you have anything in your bag? Okay. What do you have in your bag?
Nothing.
Okay, well, let's get it out and let's look at it.
He didn't say, do you have anything in your pockets or in your possession on you? He just said your bags. So I told him the truth.
Who packed this?
I did.
Good.
I don't fold clothes.
Now, why don't you come over here for me? I haven't checked what you got in your pockets. Let me see what's in your pockets, little brother. Let me see that. What's in this one? Okay. You really brought cigarettes into my home?
Yes, I did.
This is going in the trash.
We found the tin of cigarettes. Jacob started off on the wrong foot with me.
That dude ripped up my case. He threw away my lighter. He ripped up all my cigarettes.
Nothing in here I'm gonna find?
Really? You smoke too?
Thank you for being honest. That goes a long way. All right, so while you and I go do our lap, why don't you get her situated, and then we'll be back.
I'll show you to your room.
The slosh pipe looks simple and harmless, but it's half filled with water, and so the water goes from end to end, and it is incredibly tough to hold.
You're gonna give me one lap. You're gonna walk from here all the way around. Now, you being a skater, you should be pretty strong.
I use my legs.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a lap all the way around. Hopefully, you'll never pick that up again.
I think Jacob will think twice about lying to me again.
At this point, we'd like to try to go over some of the rules we have so there's not any miscommunication down the road. We're conservative country-type folk. No alcohol, no drugs, no smoking. It's pretty plain Jane. That reminds me, too, I haven't seen your eyes yet. I'd like to see your eyes. It almost seemed like it was his protection. He was kind of hiding behind it.
I guess I'll take my sunglasses off for now.
All right. I appreciate it. Our morning start at 7, okay? We'll wake you, and if you don't get up the first time, we'll be back a second time.
I am not getting up that early. They will have to push me out of bed.
So up at 7, in the barn, 7:15.
15 minutes?
There are obviously chores around the farm, and expecting you to help out and participate.
Am I gonna have to, like, clean up horse poop?
Yes.
But you don't do it with your hands. We do have pitchforks. And the best part about it all washes off. Yeah. At this point, then, if you could go ahead and pick your bag up, set it up here on the table, pull out the pockets of the pants for me.
I was just kind of laughing inside because I knew they're never gonna find where I hid my cigarettes.
All right.
Okay, makeup, heels, boots.
She kept pulling out endless stuff.
Oh, this is kind of cowboyish.
How many days are you staying? I'm happy about your bags, but I'm not so naive that other things possibly couldn't be hidden somewhere else. So I'd like to ask you to basically step into my pond up to your waist.
Get in the water?
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm perfectly serious.
I swear I don't have anything in my pockets.
And from most of your body language, I believe you. What do you think? It's like door number 1 or door number 2.
I hid my cigarettes in a little pouch. I will go in the water happily. That was around my neck and turned around in the back of me.
The water's fantastic.
Oh
my God.
It's right here?
Yep.
It's stupid. It feels kind of nice, doesn't it?
Well, probably a little lower, yeah, a little lower. Yeah, that'll probably do it, I'm guessing. They say life's about choices. I'm guessing you made a great choice.
I'm pretty happy with myself that I picked the perfect hiding spot for my cigarettes.
I cannot believe I'm doing this.
I had told her that my girls would do it with her to reassure her it was safe, it wouldn't be so bad.
Dunk down. There you go.
These people are freaking insane. If they're making me do this the first day they meet me, God knows what they're gonna do the second day.
Well, I appreciate your effort, and trust me, you made a great choice. And I felt very good about what I was asking of them. I wanted to let them know where I stood, and there's not a lot of leeway there.
And did I see you had a lighter on you?
Yeah.
I need the lighter. Okay, you have about 3 seconds to hand me the lighter, Ivan.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back. When she said I had 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and then what?
I think what we need to do is we need to go ahead and pull Ivan's door off of his room, because he doesn't deserve the privacy. Okay, pull the door off. Ivan, sit there. You're not going anywhere.
Now you're taking the door? Like, what use do I have for the door? I'm not using the door for anything at all at this point. That's one less thing I have to dust now.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get that.
Look at this.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
All right, hopefully that's it.
Why don't you get up? I'm gonna get you. Want you to get up? I want you to hand me a lighter, and I want you to head on up to your room. Ivan.
Oh. He'll sit there until he gives us the lighter.
Yeah, I will.
I don't trust you, Ivan. I don't know what you're gonna do with that lighter in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna torch your whole house.
The lying is just devious.
I wanted them to know that you don't just take things away from me. I wasn't planning at all on giving the lighter up. I would sit on that couch the rest of the week. I wouldn't care.
Is this worth it?
Is what worth it?
Just sitting here and being stubborn. It's all this is, just being stubborn.
I stick to my principles.
Do you have principles that are worth sticking to?
I don't give my stuff up to somebody who's being hostile. I don't. You have 3 seconds to give me your lighter. I've been brutally beaten in the face. I never give up my stuff.
How do you relate what's going on here with something like that? Seriously.
Because you're asking for something that's mine.
But don't you think what the circumstances are makes a difference on that? There is no forcing him. I don't think you can tell him no. I think you have to show him why that's a bad decision.
But there's no good reason for me to give you my lighter.
No matter how frustrating it is, you have to keep going there. I think there are a number of good reasons. You might not agree with them. I was pretty much determined I was going to sit there with him probably all night if it took it.
I'll probably end up sitting here for quite a long time if I don't give you my lighter. Whereas if I do, I'll probably just end up sitting somewhere else. What's the difference?
The difference is we could be having a conversation, we could be playing chess, you know, we could be doing something else.
Outside of my head.
I mean, it's hard to do it.
I respect Scott for staying there and talking things out with me.
I would like you to give up your lighter because you choose to and because we ask you to.
Lisa's saying, I don't make any decisions, she's on top of the world. And Scott is saying, you do make your decisions and it's up to you and that's the way it's gonna be for the rest of your life. And I think that Scott understands more what's going on. So it's my choice?
Yep. Thank you, Ivan.
No problem.
I'm glad he chose.
I think Ivan not having, a father in his home at this time, that's where his needs are. That's what he needs right now.